Hey guys, it's Carolina here from KarolinasKrafts and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys what I created with this die set from Scrap Diva Designs. It is the coffee mug gift pouch and it's turning out so cute, you guys. I've made 3 kind of different styles that you guys could see, and then we're gonna do some together and I'll show you guys how you can even like make a card and whatnot. So if this has been on your list, definitely get it. And of course, if you're going to buy anything from Scrap Diva Designs, use the code Carolina for 10% off your order, so you guys could save money that way. And I'm going to have the link down below to everything I'm going to show you guys today. So it's going to be this die set, and there's going to be a couple of others that I did also use. But yes, let me show you guys. So let's get started. So I made a couple of these, okay? So, all right, hold on. Here's the first one that I made, okay? Now, this piece that die cuts out with this layer right here, I couldn't figure out if it goes like this or like this on your die set or on your finished card. So I ended up going with this way, where it has the curve on the bottom, and that's how I glued it down. That's what me and Babe decided looks better than this way. But I have seen people do it both ways, and I just don't know which way it goes. Now, before I decorated this card, I did not like how this looks at all. Like, at all. I decorated this last after I put together a couple of other cards, and that's how I came up with something like this instead. Forget that piece overall. Let's not use that piece, right? Like, without decorating it, I don't know. It wasn't looking cute for me if you didn't decorate it. And I don't know which way it goes, if it was this way or if it's this way. But I wasn't liking it if you don't decorate this part at all, which is why I came up with this and adding a trim. Now, I'm doing this trim because, I mean, I'll probably be able to get like 20 cards, I think, out of this. I have to make 20 cards. I have to make 20 of these pouches, actually. Somebody ordered them for a gift to gift to their cheer team, which is why I also have the sentiment that says "have a cup of cheer" on here. So I did that, but I really wanted to use this trim. This is just like a fur trim. This would have looked so cute right there, you guys, instead of the pom-pom. I have to go with the pom-pom because that's what I have to make 20, but how cute is that? I would have loved to use this little like fur trim instead. So that's a super cute way to decorate your card. So that's an option if you guys are doing yours. And then this one doesn't open up like a card or anything. This is just blank, so you can either add a pocket down here with the other pieces of paper. So for example, another thing that you're going to die cut out from here, where is my piece? I lost it. Hold on, there's another piece to this. All right, here is the piece that I was missing, okay? So this piece is what decorates the back of this card. So this part up here, you cut out this piece, and it's good because you could use your scraps. You don't need to do like the whole entire full layer. You just get to use your scrap, which is fantastic. So if you wanted to do like a little gift card holder, you would just cut out another one of these. And so I'll show you guys, like, here's another one that I have cut out. However, I wouldn't glue this down like here because you could see the curve is different. I would take this all the way down, hide that white, and then just cut off the extra and like glue that down on 3 sides, and you still have like a good amount. It goes up to here. So only a little bit is hanging off, and then you could tuck like a little gift card in there. But I would go that way, go all the way down, and then just cut this rest off if you guys wanted to do that. But otherwise, like, this looks really cute. And let me go back to the other one. So I really liked it with the trim. So like I said, I have to make 20 of these. I already got all these other white cardstocks cut out. We are going to do one on camera together in a little bit. So yeah, there's one. This one, like I was showing you guys here, I used afterwards, I used the poinsettia die set, made some flowers. I mean, you guys know I have some in my stash that I made in my craft with me video. So I've been using the poinsettia flowers that I made from Scrap Diva Designs die set. This is the poinsettia flower set. Super easy, but I'll link this down below as well. So if you guys don't have this yet, you guys literally need this in your stash. It makes such cute flowers, and all I do is use my scraps to make them. Same thing with the greenery. That's from the Leaves Bundle die set I keep talking about, also from Scrap Diva. I love it. I love them paired together. You guys could see I have this beautiful greenery here. And like I said, it was looking super duper plain without that. Like, I did not like this at all. So you have to decorate it in order for it to kind of look good. The other thing I was thinking about adding to this was like a sentiment. I didn't want to cover up this snowman though. That would have looked cute, but I used the wrong paper on the back here, so I'm trying to like leave that little snowman. I could also add it down here, and then I was thinking maybe I should just add like a little eyelet here, or like punch a hole on here and make it like a little tag hanging out, kind of looking like a little tea bag hanging off of your cup. So that's an option. But another thing I did to this card, or this pouch, is I turned him into a card. So you can write a message on the inside. I even lined some over here with like gold on the little handle. So that is an option. And then if you don't want to make a pouch at all, which this is not the prettiest decorated card, but you can just cut out the whole thing on like your white card base, and then also with pattern paper, glue that on top, and you have yourself a card. Now, one thing I thought of after I finished making this card is, oh, I could have left this part open and only glued it down on the two sides, like a belly band, and then you could have like tucked a gift card in there also if you wanted to. But I ended up gluing this down, decorated a little bit with some glitter paper, and then that's what that one looks like. And again, this one also opens up like a card. Now you could see I have two different versions of cards. One that has this little piece here, so you can see I glued them together, and one that does not. This way is easier, you guys. This way, I ended up needing to use like a X-Acto knife, because the die set didn't want to cut through 2 layers of 110-pound cardstock. Like, you know, that's some thick cardstock, which is what I'm using for my bases. But either way, it turns out cute. So this would just be like a cute little card that you can gift to somebody. And this one could be a pouch with a card, or you could just do the pouch, and they could still write a sentiment on the back. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how to make these, and let me know which way is your favorite. I mean, obviously this super decorated one turned out really cute, but when you're mass producing these, I'm not gonna be making all these flowers for a craft fair. Like, no. If I have any left over after I make these 20 that I just made, because this is the easiest way to do it. After I make 20 of these, I'll make a couple of extra with whatever hot cocoa packs I have left, and that'll be for my craft fair. Forgot to film this part and let you guys know what I would be charging at a craft fair, or what I think I would charge. And you guys could see I started stamping all the other ones. But for something like this, super decorated, I don't know, I would probably go for like $8, maybe. I don't know. I feel like this is a lot for this one, right? I don't know if people would pay $8 for these, but for these ones that I'm making, I'm charging $5. Like, these are a lot easier to make. I mean, and this one, because $8 also, because it also has this part, it's like a card and a pouch. I feel like $8 for that would be good, but let me know if you guys think something different. And then these ones where you could just write on the back, and just include a pouch, and it has the little trim, I was thinking of charging $5. So let me know. And then like a blank card like this, I was thinking, I don't know, $5. I'm so bad with prices, you guys. I have no idea. First craft fair this year. I don't know what's good, what's not good. I'm in New York, in case you guys are wondering, in case the prices change a little bit, which they probably do since New York is more expensive than a lot of the other states. But yes, so that's what I was thinking. But if you guys have another price point in mind, let me know. I'm open to ideas. But anyway, let's get started, and I'm going to show you guys how to make all these. All right, so because I already have these cut out, I'm going to show you guys the regular pouch first. And obviously you could still decorate it like this. You don't have to turn it into a card. So I'm going to show you guys that. And then I'll show you, if you wanted to turn it into a card afterwards, how you could do that. So all you're doing is you're die cutting this out in like a heavier cardstock, okay? You only need one of those if you're just making a pouch. Then you're gonna die cut out what you want behind like the hot cocoa packets. And you don't have to do hot cocoa, you could do tea, you could do, I know there's some like pudding packets that come in like a powder. So you could do that, like a pudding, I don't know what else, but you could add like a chocolate in there, candy cane, like whatever. I just did hot cocoa with a spoon because I have the spoons already from making some other things for my craft fair. So you're gonna die cut one of these out of your pattern paper. So I'm gonna use this piece right here. So that's my die cut piece out. Then on the back side of this die, you have this pocket. You're gonna die cut this out also. And if you wanted to add a face to your card, you could do that. I'm not adding it on there because I'm adding a sentiment. So die cut out this piece. So I have that. Okay. And then if you are using this piece, you could die cut this out if you don't want to do the trim. All right, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like with that also. But anyway, so we have my white blank card base kind of thing. And then the other thing you're gonna die cut out is actually another piece of this. I use just scraps of gold to die cut out the handle. So I only put down like a scrap and I just die cut out the handle. So this is what I have here. I could glue this whole thing down. I'm not going to. I'm just gonna cut off some extra because you don't need it. So you could leave some on there, you could cut some off. You only, I'm only decorating the handle part really. So this is the piece you wanna glue down first. And like I said, the handle is really good to do scraps of paper. But if you are gonna glue down the whole thing, like let's say I made just the card. I mean, actually you still just need the handle. You could even cut off this little strip, but it's easy to see where you're putting it down. I've done both ways though. Some of them I just did the strip, like I didn't leave the strip here. I just put down this little piece. I didn't leave this little strip, and that's because nothing really likes to stick to gold cardstock or glitter cardstock actually. Anyway, so we have that. Doesn't look like anything yet. You're gonna glue down this piece next. So this is your top piece. That's gonna be behind the little pouch. Okay, you're gonna glue this guy down here. And then you're gonna take this piece. Now this should, I don't know if you guys could see, but there's a little mark where I would fold this. And if you're using thin enough paper, it'll just fold for you. If you're not using thin enough paper, you might have to go in with your scoreboard and just go over that. But this is Recollections paper, so it's a little thinner, I feel. So this is gonna go here. So I'm gonna glue this down on the two sides, put some glue down on these flaps. And then you're also gonna put down a strip of glue at the bottom to close up that little pouch. And you're gonna glue that down. Okay, get that burnished and stuck down. So now here is where I'm going to be adding in some trim. I want to show you guys again how cute this would have looked with this trim. Like, look how cute. Isn't that adorable if I were to just glue that down? Like, I love that. But like I said, we're going to go with the pom-pom. So we're going to glue down this guy. And I also want to show you guys, if you did cut out the this piece, so this is where you would either have this or this. Like I said, I think it looks better this way, but only if you're adding flowers. Like, let's see. I'll show you guys if I were to add some flowers. Let's say I wanted to do like a couple of flowers here. Now that already looks so much better, you guys. And then add some greenery, and there you go. Without anything decorated there, I'm just like, I don't like it. So you kind of have to decorate it if you're using that piece, in my opinion. I mean, you don't have to, you do you, whatever you think looks good. But in my opinion, I would need to decorate that further. But like I said, I'm making 20 of these for somebody that wanted to order them for a cheer team, which is why it says have a cup of cheer. So I'm going to glue that down. And to glue down like trims and fabric, I'm using Fabri-Tac glue. You could get it at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or Amazon. So I'm just putting like a little piece there. I want to make sure that this edge is straight. Actually, now that I'm looking at this, I don't even know if I have enough of this to make 20 of these. I hope I do. Otherwise, we're gonna find some other trim. I already told her I won't be able to do like the same paper, but I was hoping the trim would be enough. So then you're gonna cut off the extra once that's glued down. Okay. Then what I did, I made these on my silhouette, had them cut out like a little scallop, and I designed this that just says enjoy a cup of cheer, and I'm cutting out a bunch of these to make it just easy and consistent to make a bunch of these cards that I need to make. So I'm going to glue this down onto the red. Originally, I wanted to add dimension, and I had put that down on like some foam, but I didn't like how it looked once the pouch goes in here and it makes everything kind of bulge out. So it made like the layered piece bulge out a little bit more, and I didn't like it. So then I just took off the foam and just glued it down. So we're gonna put this right in the center. Then you're gonna take a hot cocoa pack, and I just had to order another box from Walmart, but you're gonna take this hot cocoa pack. I'm putting like, trying to even out the powder in here. I'm trying to spread it down all over and not just like all the way at the bottom. So now we have some up there too, even though it kind of just goes back down anyway. But anyway, so we have that. Then I'm gonna add a spoon. Now these spoons are little spoons. They are from Amazon. I'm gonna link them down below because they're really cute. And you get like this whole entire pack. I've been using them a bunch for like my tea things that I've been making. So you're just gonna take out a spoon. They have silver ones too, or clear. Those were the options, or gold like I'm using. Then to add the cute little bow that I'm adding, I'm gonna use these glue dots. So I just have these, and they come on like a square sheet, and then you have a little teeny glue dot. Can you guys see it? So I'm gonna put this down onto my spoon, and this I found holds the bow pretty well. I didn't want to do hot glue because I didn't want to melt the spoon just in case. And I wanted something that they could like take this off, so you can still kind of like take that off. And then I'm just gonna add a bow. I have this giant pack of bow from AliExpress. So this is what I'm using. I'm just gonna take one out, and it works great. I'll try to link it if I can. Some of them you have to like kind of like work them in a little bit. And then some of them just already look good, but anyway, so then you're just gonna put that down onto your glue dot and then just put it on your pouch. So you could put it on the right, you could put it on the left. This is how I'm just doing mine. And it looks super cute. So then if you wanted to turn this into a card, okay, this is the option where you would see this piece for the card, which is the easier way to do it. So now that you have this done, you would take another piece. Okay, you're gonna have to die cut it out again. So take another piece of cardstock. I'm using a scrap here, as you guys could see, but my paper will fit on here, or my die will fit on here. And I'm gonna score on one side at 1/2 inch. So I'm just gonna give this a score right here. I'm gonna fold that over, okay, and I'm gonna burnish that. So now you're gonna take your die set. You can see I'm flipping this over because I want the flap like here on the top of the page, not underneath. And you're gonna take this and you're gonna die cut it out. So mine fits down here on this scrap. But when you die cut this out, you want some of that, some of the die sticking out, okay? Because you don't want it to cut through that fold, okay? You still want that fold to be there. So right here, you could see that's where it would cut it out completely. I'm gonna cut it like right here. You could tape this down if you'd like, but as long as it doesn't cut over the fold, you want it to go past that so it doesn't cut that fold. So I'm gonna run this through my die cutting machine and I'll be right back. All right, here is my die cut piece and my die is sticking to my plate because there's just like the leftover tape on here from the die set. So now I'm gonna take these pieces off and they should come off easily, which they do. And then you have this piece that you would put some glue here and then you would glue this down onto your like pouch. So you would just take this, put some glue on there and then line these two up and get those stuck down, and then it would open and that would be attached there like a flap. I'm not doing that just because, like I said, these are gifts already that I'm making for somebody that wanted them. The other option, which I think is the harder option to make a card because it doesn't cut through all the paper layers, but you're gonna take an 8.5 by 11 sheet, score it down the middle at 5.5. All right, then you're gonna take this, you're gonna do the same thing. Where you folded, you're gonna cut this out with this hanging over. Now this part, you have to have a little bit more overhang than you would like, just because this is a 5, like ends up being 5.5. Comfortably to get this cut out, you need like a 5 3/4 inch piece, like wide. So I know I have like, this has a little bit overhang over here, the bottom doesn't, so I kind of have to cut it here. Now I will cut this out and I'm going to show you guys, but with this you also still need another piece that's going to go on top, like a full layer. So I'm going to die cut this out and I'm going to show you guys. Okay, so the 2 layers I die cut out, I went back and forth, so it got die cut twice, right? But you'll see this doesn't, well, I guess that came off a little bit, but not all the layers want to come off. So I have to kind of go in with my scissors and cut along that line. We got that. And the part inside the cup, the holder part, is the harder part because that's where you need an X-Acto knife. But I'm not gonna cut that out right now. that's too much work. I did it that way once. I was like, nope, we got to figure out another way, which is why I do it the other way now for this card specifically. And like, if you wanted to turn this into an album, you can. Like, you can cut this out a bunch of times and turn this into like a cute little album. So you could do that as well. But anyway, so here you could see that this part is kind of cut off. So you would still need another layer, like die cut out with some more cardstock, and put it down here, and then your pattern paper and whatnot. And you could see, look at that overhang. See? So it sticks out a little bit. This is why I prefer the other way of doing it, where you turn into a card this way. Yeah, it still sticks out a little bit, but I prefer doing it this way. This is the easier way, even though you still like have that. As long as you do the same color, like honestly, I think it's okay. So those are your two different ways of making the card. And yeah, let me know what you guys prefer. Like, what is your favorite way of making these? Are you guys going to be adding trim? Are you guys going to be adding this piece and decorating? Are you going to be adding that piece and not decorating? Are you not going to use that at all and just turn it into like a little card and add maybe like a pocket, and you can add a gift card, whether it's on this side or on the back or wherever. So let me know, how are you guys going to use this die? What was your favorite way? I would love to know. But anyway, you guys, that is it for today's video. I know Tiffany also made something similar. She used this die, and honestly, guys, we talked about it and we're like, we're going to have like some of the same videos. And yeah, we have some of the same people that follow us, but you know what? It's okay. If it's not us, it's going to be somebody else that's going to do a video anyway. And I think it's helpful for everybody to see how to use the dies and the different options and the different ways that you can use them. So that's why I wanted to do it. And also because I'm currently sitting here making a bunch of these. As you guys saw, I have a bunch of these ready to go and cut out because I have to finish making all of these. Anyway, you guys, so thank you so much for watching. Like I said, if you guys are going to get the die set, use the code Carolina for 10% off your order. While you're shopping there, if you didn't pick up your flowers, your poinsettia flowers, and your leaves bundle die set, like, get it. You guys see me using it all the time, and it's just so fabulous. Like, look, it's gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next crafty video. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.